What's up, everybody? And today I'm going to talk to you about why I believe people over the age of 18 should try psychedelics at least one time in their lives. Now, I know what you're thinking. Psychedelics, what is that? I heard it's a drug that makes you crazy. It does this to you. It does that to you. Psychedelics is a drug that has psychedelics is a drug that has been used throughout human history for thousands of years. If you want to go to shaman in Siberia or even here with Native Americans, it has been used throughout human history. It wasn't until the Nixon campaign where they stopped and banned slash made it illegal to use slash do any research on psychedelics. It wasn't until the early 2000s when people started to realize, hey, this thing doesn't make any sense. This ban on psychedelics doesn't make any sense, and people started to pick up on the research. This leads us to today. Today, psychedelics still kind of get a bad rap. It still kind of has a negative connotation to it, but that's still kind of going away. A lot of research has been done and studies have been done that because of psychedelics, they have stopped people from having addictions such as tobacco, alcoholism, and other drugs. So basically, what that means is that people who are addicted to, let's say, smoking cigarettes or alcohol or any other hard drug, they try psychedelics and then they stop doing those addictions that they were once addicted to. On top of that, they're not even addicted to the psychedelics that um, they did to get rid of their other addiction. So basically, they try the psychedelics, get rid of their addictions, and now they're back moving to, and now they're back moving forward in their everyday lives. Um, and when I say like people, like I'm talking about like people who have tried things like AA, rehab, therapy, all different types of things. They can't get rid of their addictions, so then they try the psychedelic, and now they get rid of it. Um, this, and studies have also shown that unless taken an extreme, like I'm talking about an extreme overuse amount of psychedelics, you won't have any long-term effects. There are short-term effects like in terms of your vision, or you might feel like you have to throw up. But in terms of like having an addiction to the psychedelics, there are no addictions to them. Um, Now we're going to touch on psychedelics and PTSD. PTSD stands for post traumatic stress disorder, and basically you see a lot of that in like ex veterans, some ex cops, or just people in their everyday lives who have had extreme trauma. Um, and psychedelics has been one of those things that is being used now to help people with their PTSD. Sorry. So like, say for example, veterans once they get done their service and they return home, they're dealing with extreme trauma. Some of them turn to alcohol, drugs, or other things, or just the fact that they're dealing with that trauma. Um, for years, for years there really hasn't any for years there hasn't been any solution to that. But now people are turning to psychedelics, and veterans are saying that it has basically like saved their lives. Like it has basically helped them deal with the things that they saw while over there in terms of like people being killed, buildings being blown, all different types of things. This uh, this drug being this drug psychedelics has really helped them with that. Now I'm going to talk to you about my may not may have personal experience with psychedelics. Depending on what state I am in, I may have or may have not tried psychedelics. Me personally, I feel like it has drastically changed the way I view myself and view the world. Like before I took it, I thought I kind of understood the world and what was happening around me. I tried it the first time, changed me completely. I tried it again at higher doses, changed me completely. I feel like everybody who's over the age of 18 should at least try psychedelics one time, and it can help people who deal with depression, anxiety. Uh, it can help you with enlightenment. For me, it helped me view myself in the most objective way possible. Like, it's hard for us to view ourselves in that way because we have so many things that are going on. If it's not our ego, it's distractions in the world, it's our phones, it's this, it's noise, it's it's basically everything. When you try a psychedelic drug, it, it puts you in a state of mind where you have to address anything that is bothering you, like any type of insecurity, any type of past trauma from your parents or anything. It makes you deal with that. I describe it as steroids. I mean, therapy on steroids. Like, it would have taken me years and years and years and years and years to finally deal with a lot of the things that I dealt with while on psychedelics and afterwards. It would have taken me years and years and years of therapy, or even just, I don't know, just finally having to break through that. And I believe that psychedelics is a tool, and I really don't even like to call it a drug. I like to call it a medicine because I believe that it can really heal people. And that's my presentation. Thank you.